Contenders hold a sacred space, encompassing the essence of anticipation and potential. They are the alchemists of the sport, capable of transforming a quest for glory into a tangible reality. These battles between top contenders are not merely contests of skill, they are profound narratives that speak to the very heart of competition. When two proven challengers step into the ring, the air is charged with the promise of revelation. Each punch thrown is laden with meaning, as these warriors do not just for victory, but for the recognition of the rightful place as the legitimate #1 contender. Under the bright lights, they cement the stories not only in the rankings of boxing, but also in the hearts of those who witness their journey. It is here, amidst the struggles and triumphs, that contenders become sacred. Their battles a statement to the enduring human spirit in the timeless pursuit of excellence. Barboza Jr. steps into the ring as the slight underdog. He personifies the pure boxer, having honed over 11 meticulous years of steadily climbing the ranks. Despite a challenging bout against Macomb, which most skeptics labeled a fruitless decision, he bounced back impressively against former unified champion Ramirez. Yet whispers persist that Ramirez was shot and past his prime. On the other side, Jack Catterall stands as the uncrowned champion, stripped of glory by questionable judging in the past showdown for the undisputed belts. He persevered, eventually seizing revenge in a rematch, albeit without titles at stake. Catterall's victory over former world champions such as Jorge Linares and Regis Prograis further solidified his stature, propelling him into this fight as a 2-1 favorite. When two properly schooled pugilists square off in the ring, it transforms into a theater for the sport's purists, where the chaos of raw aggression gives way to a sophisticated chess match. Here the bout becomes a cerebral contest, a game of intellect and strategy. Each fighter seeks to outmaneuver the other, poised to exploit any misstep or fleeting lapse in judgment. As the fight unfolded, it quickly revealed an intricate nature. Barboza Jr. embraced the mantle of the aggressor, while Catterall adopted the patient stance of the counterpuncher.
Eddie Hearn at the promoter, us as spectators, but and definitely frustrating for the fans. Maybe sometimes Eddie Hearn at the promoter, us as spectators, but
the orthodox versus southpaw dynamic adds another layer of complexity, further enriched by the fighter's fluid movements and keen intelligence. In this arrangement, the lead hand becomes the pawns of the chessboard, the significance magnified by the low laning rate. Both boxers, cautious and defensively astute, rely on these initial setups to position themselves for the decisive punch, weaving a tapestry of anticipation and precision.
See Jack looking for that right hook over the lead hand of Barboza.
Barboza Jr. come through his real acid test. That was a lovely left hand.
And really put the work on Catterall this year.
Barboza devised a clever strategy to counter Catterall's reactive style, employing his jab as a catalyst to provoke response from the southpaw. By enticing Catterall into action, Barboza pulled back, setting up opportunities to counter back.
Jab out to the arm, he's going to make you pay for that, and it's only about time before a backhand like that.
Good right hand just a second ago from Barboza because he got that left foot on. He's so tentative from Barboza Jr.
However, when Catterall ceased to fall for the bait, Barboza transitioned, taking the initiative to press the action, dictating the pace and rhythm of the encounter.
He's got a good shot.
That long right hook, he's landed a couple of
Down from Catterall's supporters. Good work.
Catterall reclaimed command of the bout when he boldly began to seize opportunities during exchanges. He deftly used his jab to maneuver into prime position for his potent southpaw cross, eschewing lateral movement for a more direct approach. Catterall weaved in and out, launching straight attacks. The jab became his key to advancing, allowing him to step in and subtly shift to the outside angle, perfectly aligning his straight left for maximum impact.
There, you made your opponent miss and fall short. That's where you fire back.
I would like also someone to come in. Then what happens? You've got a stand-offish, and then he's trying to find the perfect shot every time he's coming.
Catterall is far more effective. That's a lovely.
Sensing the tide turning against him, Barboza sprang into action. A slower pace had granted Catterall the confidence to fire his punches, but by ramping up the intensity, Barboza forced Catterall onto his back foot. At this juncture, it wasn't about landing pristine punches. It was about disrupting the Southpaw's rhythm, preventing him from planting his feet and aligning his venomous straight left cross. By upholding the pressure, Barboza effectively deterred Catterall from advancing, keeping him from finding his footing in the fight.
Version of the WBO title, the full Barboza for something.
Or not always go 2 steps up. He's trying to get all the way up. It's only then when he's getting caught when he's...
The true measure of a technical boxer's skill lies in the ability to adapt mid-fight. While the opening rounds were closely contested, Catterall's strategy revealed itself to be somewhat one-dimensional, particularly in the attack patterns. His approach was effective until it wasn't, and rather than evolving his offense, Catterall persisted with the same tactics. Barboza, however, cleverly thwarted the Southpaw's attempts to set up his rear hand. He achieved this by neutralizing Catterall's lead hand, pulling back at the first sign of the Southpaw's probing jab. By punching over it, Barboza disrupted any follow-up attempts. This task was made easier by Catterall's lack of strong jab, as he had primarily used it to position himself for his left cross, rather than investing in it as a standalone weapon. Barboza displayed a more impressive array of creativity in his punch selection, posing significant challenges for Catterall. The cruel of the fight lay in Catterall's lack of intensity. He appeared content to cautiously pick his shots each round. His measured approach, however, prevented him from reaching double-digit connections in any round. In stark contrast, Barboza embraced risk, throwing 123 more punches than Catterall, clearly demonstrating his determination to secure victory. The judges recognized and rewarded this ambition, awarding Barboza a well-deserved split decision win over the hometown favorite. This outcome speaks volumes about Catterall's underwhelming performance. As the new #1 contender in the lightweight division, Barboza is now poised to challenge for a world title, marking a significant milestone in his career. As the division undergoes a transformation, with Haney moving up to the welterweight and Teofimo likely to follow, new opportunities are emerging for fresh contenders to seize the moment of glory. Despite these shifts, the division remains rich in talent, and Barboza stands as a dangerous challenge for those who remain. His presence ensures that the competition will be fierce and the path to the top arduous.